Hello everyone, I am Dattatreya Nikam. Welcome you all on our YouTube channel eFunda for continuous session on oil and gas engineering part 4A. This is basically a continuation session of actuated ball valve or shutdown valve. Today we are going to see the topic of motor operated valve, that is MOV. If you feel that our videos are more informative, then please watch the video till the end. Sometimes our videos may be longer as we don't want to compromise on the quality and the content of this technical presentation. If you feel eFunda team is doing good work, then please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press bell icon to get all the notification to you on first priority. Let's continue with our today's topic. Motor operated valves are often called as on-off valves, as the motor serve the purpose of full opening or fully closing valve in pipelines. Primarily, the motorized control valve, that is MOV, must consider for flow control and flow isolation purpose. MOVs can be various types. There is gate type, ball type and butterfly type, etc. with actuator control. Design of motor and valves can be different. An electronic motor is used to mount on the valve and geared to the valve stem so that when the motor operates, the valve will be either open or closed. Types of motor operated valve. Before moving to that, one can see the parts of motor operated valve in given figure. You can see entire body assembly, motor and then actuator motor operated. In another picture, one can see the inside parts of the electric motor operated actuated valve. Types of motor operated valves: opening closing valve, inching valves, precision flow valves. Opening and closing valves used to automate manual opening and closing valves. Some of the examples are pump discharge and suction valves, boiler feed water isolation valves, drum vent valves, process steam line valves. Actuated type valve you can see in the picture. Inching valve use where some degree of a control is required. For example, a gradual opening and closing is required. Examples are reflux lines, boiler startup vent, boiler IBD valves, boiler main steam valves. Precision flow valves is a precision inching valve. In inching valve, the motor operates in step configured, that is in the controller. Example may be 5%, 10% opening step. In precision flow valves, continuous control is enabled using adequate feedback from the field to the controller, which is not usually found in other engine operated valve. An example is the steam injection valve, water injection valve used in the gas turbine for NOx control. These are the main types of motor operated valves and useful during operation. Now we will see actuator torque for MOV. Continuous rated torque is the motor's continuous torque that it can output at the rated speed close to the maximum speed of the motor. This is a better judge of the motor's performance as its motor torque at speed. Peak torque is a motor's maximum torque it can output for a short period, typically for acceleration and deceleration or overcoming friction. Our motors are rated for 10% duty cycle. Thus, the peak torque is 3.1 times to the continuous stall torque. Third type, continuous stall torque is the motor's continuous torque at zero speed, that is at stall position. This is the locked rotor torque. Manufacturer test by locking the rotor and then monitoring the motor temperature as current is powered into the motor. Most of the manufacturers, if they list a continuous torque and don't tell you the amount or value of stall or at speed, is typically a stall. The rated torque consider the spinning losses and thermal losses of the motor. At zero speed, these losses are zero and thus the stall torque is higher than the rated torque of the motor. To understand the performance table, one can refer the table where the various values of the actuator and their opening closing, BTO, RTO, N2 open, brake to close, that is BTC, running to close, N2 close, and valve mast. Actuator rated torque, actuator peak torque, and actuator stall torque. Just now we have seen the definitions of those. Also, the gearbox ratio is also important. Then the important part of the motor duty cycle, where the data sheets and the vendor offered configurations are given. This table is little difficult to understand at the first stage, but one can practice this to understand the complete terminology which we have seen in actuated ball valves. Similarly, the performance table for MOV is also applicable, where electric motor actuator details are given. Motor duty types and MOV wiring diagram. Actuator motors are not continuously running as they are not equipped with air cooling in order to maintain their high enclosure protection. After an operation, they require a certain cooling down time. If the winding temperature of 140 degrees Celsius is exceeded, the thermo switches which are integrated within the motor winding are activated and the actuator is immediately switched off via the actuator controls. As per IEC 6034-1, the maximum running time is defined by means of the duty type. The following are the types available: S2 15 minute short time duty with maximum continuous running time of 15 minutes, S2 30 minutes short time duty with maximum continuous running time of 30 minutes, S2 60 minute short time duty with a maximum continuous running time of 60 minutes. These are the typical duty cycles are defined for this motor operated actuator motor, and we have to try to meet this requirement so as to get the correctly actuated motor. MOV wiring diagram. One can see the internal wiring shown in the sketch. Valve open, black wire connect to negative and red wire connect to positive. Then the valve will be open. valve close. When black wire or a red wire disconnects to the power or power failure, valve will close automatically. When valve fully open, white and blue wire get through. When valve fully close, then white wire or and yellow wire will get through. When valve fully open, fully close, the power supply to monitor will cut off automatically by means of limit switches inside the actuator assembly. This is how the MOV internal wiring here we have included as part of this topic so that we can brief on their internal wiring. With this, today we have completed our today's topic, that is motor operated valve MOV. So as to maintain the continuity, we are requesting to go through all our previous engineering videos on our channel eFunda so as to maintain the continuity. And if you like our efforts and the information which we are sharing through our various technical videos, then please like to our video, share with your friends and colleague, and if you are new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel eFunda and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all personalized notification once we complete our video and upload on the channel. Thanks for watching our channel eFunda. Stay tuned with us for new subject, new topic on new day. Thank you.